clear of the closing doors.
Your attention, please. The Amtrak Acela is now departing.
Welcome back, folks. Hope you're having a great week. This week is going to be a really fun video because I'm going to show you the most technologically advanced engine and set in my entire fleet. And it is the 2005, yes, we're going back in time a little bit, the 2005 Lionel Amtrak Acela. This train is so fast that you don't want to blink or you might miss it. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. I was thinking the other day about some of the videos that we've been doing around steam engines and freight, and I thought to myself, Chris, we need to run some fast passenger trains. So what could be better than the fastest engine in North America, which is the Amtrak Acela? You know, the real engine can run up to 150 miles an hour, which make it the fastest engine in the United States. Not the world, but the United States. And what's even cooler about this particular train is that it's one that I've ridden many times. Back when my wife was in grad school in New York City, I got to ride this train, so I was really glad to add this one to my collection. Lionel is running a new version of this set. It's going to release next year, spring time frame, and it's going to be amazing. If you've ordered yours, you're in for a treat. I think this 2005 model is going to hold up really well. I think it's going to hold its value, and it is known for having some technical challenges, and we'll go over some of those in just a moment. I do have to preface that although this engine is meant to be fast, it is not the fastest engine in my collection. That honor goes to this post-war Lionel 675 steam engine. Take a look. Here it comes! Look out! You blink and you miss it. I turned it off and it was still rolling. That's 675, little rascal. So for those of you who are not familiar with the Amtrak Acela, it is one of the premier high-speed passenger trains in the United States. Like I said in the beginning, it's capable of speeds up to 150 miles an hour. So this train flies up and down the Northeast Corridor, spanning 16 stops between Washington, D.C. and Boston, Massachusetts. If you count RBP, my layout, that makes the 17th stop, as it stops by here tonight. I had to do that. I had to. What's really neat about this train is it uses an active tilting technology. The model actually has the same tilting technology, although you can't really see it so well on the layout. The real train operates on 11,000 volts. Our model tonight operates on 18. So I don't think I'm in any risk of getting electrocuted tonight, although we will see some really cool features, such as these operating pantographs on the engine. I do want to note before we take off tonight that I don't have catenary lines on my layout. So if you've been watching this channel, you know that I don't have those here. So I will be running the engines with the pantographs in the down position. When the Lionel design team sat down to go over this model, they spent a lot of time making sure that it was as accurate as possible. In fact, in 2005, it was argued that it would be the most accurate model Lionel ever built. And I will tell you, when you look at this model, it has incredible detail and technology spanning the entire train. The set comes with a powered unit, a non-powered unit, and 3 coaches. There's an add-on set that you can get for this that has an additional 3 coaches, so we have that one on here as well. So it makes a really, really long train. You can see right here, it's running down my entire layout. While it's not a legacy model, it does feature the Odyssey speed control system. So it runs very smooth. You can run it at lower speeds, but let's face it, this train is designed to fly. This train wants to roll. So when we run it, we're going to be running it pretty quick around the layout. 2 of my favorite features on this train are the operating pantographs and the operating doors. Let's look at the pantographs. Check this out. Technology. Pretty cool, huh? So you'll notice that both pantographs came up, the train established its position, and then the pantographs then changed. If I change the direction of the train, the pantographs will change again. Watch this. I love this. awesome. There's so much tech in this train. So much tech in this train. Now we're going to do a door demonstration. One of my favorite features, along with the sound that that unit is making at the end of the train. Check this out. Watch these doors. It's just the coolest thing. No other passenger car that I have does that. I have like some of them sitting behind the camera. None of them do that. So you'll see the lights right here. You'll see these indicator lights above. And now watch. Now we're going to shut the doors. Stand clear.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
I love this set. What a fun train to run. The model also features accurate prompts on the actual train. So listen to this.
Your attention, please. The Acela Express is now departing.
Hello and welcome aboard the Acela Express. Conductors will be collecting tickets shortly. Please have your tickets ready. Bathrooms are located at both ends of each car. If you're going to use a cell phone, please do so at a moderate level and be considerate of your neighbor.
The detail inside the passenger cars is also really great because there's just so much going on. It really brings a life to the train. If you've been on the Acela, you'll know that a lot of folks ride it for business. You'll see that there's even people on laptops in the train. There's people hanging out in the cafe car. The lights are different on the top of the cafe car than they are in the other coaches. Very prototypical, a lot of time and energy and effort put into making this train an outstanding piece. Running alongside this awesome 2005 Acela set is the 1995 Amtrak Alco Set. It came in a ready-to-run package, and I still have the manual with Mr. Spike. Do you remember this guy? If you've ever used Microsoft Word, he's like the old tooltip guy that would say, hey, let me help you out. And while going back to 1995 is exciting, I think a lot of us had that set. I wanted to go back just a little bit further. So I have this 1989 Amtrak GG1. This is Lionel. Just past that MPC era, going into that Richard Kuhn LTI era. This is a great pulling engine, and we're going to pull some aluminum passenger cars behind this. So it's a very Amtrak night here on the channel. And we can't leave out our MPC era. So here is an F3 from 1975. Awesome engine. There's a B unit and a non-powered A unit that go with this. But I wanted to note this engine because we all love MPC here, and it's neat to see this engine next to some of these more modern sets. And they're all just a lot of fun to run, especially together. Let's hear some of the sounds on this awesome Acela set. First, I'm going to move my MPC engine out of view so that this cool orange front does not distract us in the shot. Easy peasy. Always. That MPC goodness. We just gotta love that. All right, let's start this engine. What you're gonna hear, you'll hear the powered unit start first, and then off to the side of the camera, wrapping around this curve here, you're gonna hear the non-powered unit, which also has sounds in it. Let's go. Some serious power on this set. Has two different horns. One is a louder horn for countryside, and one is a softer horn when you're in the city. So let's hear that. And then the quieter. My personal favorite, since I'm sitting right next to it. It's loud. Let's hear our crew talk dialogue. Right now you're going to hear it speak as 2026 because this is the leading engine. Check this out.
2026. Two track is free. Take the green. Over. Thank you, sir. 2026 is cleared outbound.
Cleared outbound. So now we're going to switch the direction of the train, and you'll hear that same dialogue come from the back. So I'm going to do that now. See my lights changed and dialogue.
2029. Two track is cleared. Proceed at normal speed. Over. Thank you, sir. 2029 here. We are good to go.
So you hear it coming out of 2029, which is the non-powered unit. And that is also the unit where the sounds come from when you're doing the passenger announcements, such as this one.
Attention travelers, the Amtrak Acela is now departing.
We are departing. All right, tonight my trains are going to be running fast. If you like to see engines running slow, this is your one and only opportunity. We'll creep it out. Hold on. You hear that? We got a squeaker. Did you hear that, folks? Squeaky wheel, which means maintenance time. I was doing a lot of running before this shot, really fast, so I guess we must have dried the wheels out a little bit. Here's one of your passenger cars in all of its glory. Look how long this thing is. Little grease. Oh yeah. Runs fast. Needs a drink. Always keep your trains lubricated, because clean trains and well-oiled trains are happy trains. No matter if it's from the 1930s or if it's this crazy 2005 Amtrak Acela. All right, I got to do some wheels, and then we will do the one and only slow shot of the train. One coupler to go. I'm feeling ambitious doing this on a curve. I'd rather take my good old knuckle coupler. Heck, I'll even take a Marx coupler any day over these crazy things. Gotta fuss with it a little bit. Almost. Crushed it. Awesome. Now let's see if we got the squeaking under control. Let's see if we resolve the squeaking. It's a beautiful thing. Silent. All right. Like I said, folks, as slow as we're going on this one, let's get all three of these trains going. This is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Enjoy. Well, that was a lot of fun. So what did you think of this Lionel Acela from 2005? I'm sure some of you have ordered the new one that's coming out this year. That's going to be one great set. As always, a huge thank you to all of my subscribers and to everyone who's been supporting this channel. My name is Chris, and this is RBP Trains. We'll see you next time.